Welcome back to another episode of Let's Speak It Out Loud. I am your host, Goddess Candace the Alicorn, and it is my honor and my pleasure to be with you once again today, this afternoon, this morning, this evening, late night, or whatever time the universe prompted you to listen to this podcast. I want to thank everybody for tuning in once again to this next episode, guys. It's my honor and my pleasure, like I said, to be here with you today. I love you all, and I want to thank each and every person who is showing up and showing out for this podcast. I need to let you know you are appreciated. When you give to me, you are returned a millionfold from the universe. Never forget that. When you give, you shall receive. So don't forget that, y'all. I want to thank everybody who's donated to this podcast because, as you know, your donations definitely help this podcast keep going, and I am humbled by your presence. And if you would like to donate to the podcast, guys, the information will be in the below. No matter what you're listening on, Pandora, Spotify, whatever, the information will be down below, okay? So, guys, I hope we're all doing great today. I had to come to you today because it is Virgo season. And as you know, I am a Virgo, and I love being a Virgo, as most Virgos love being Virgos. But this podcast today is not just about Virgo season. It's about this new moon being in Virgo. Yes. The new moon came August 27th, 2022 at 4:17 a.m. And with this new moon, guys, in Virgo, new moons mean new beginnings, okay? So we got some things definitely we want to talk about today with these new beginnings. Because with new beginnings, this month, we will expand and blossom and grow. And nothing can stop us, y'all. This is our time of abundance. However, during this new moon in Virgo, give yourself some space right now. Be peaceful with yourself and manifest, y'all. Be peaceful with yourself and just manifest. Contemplate. Take time out for yourself. Space is the healer, guys, of all relationships. You don't believe me? Stay up under somebody 24/7 and y'all begin to hate each other. So there's nothing wrong with space. It doesn't mean you don't love your significant other. It just means you love yourself and you love them enough to give them a break from you, and you love yourself enough to listen to your own internal guidance system. That's what space does. That's your time for you and your creator and your higher self and your spirit guides and your guardian angels to sit down and contemplate and imagine and vision and manifest and bring it into fruition on this plane from other dimensions here. Okay? I want to read y'all something that I came across by Neville Goddard. If you don't know who Neville Goddard is, you might want to look up Neville. And it says, change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself, and they will confirm the change. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, what does that mean? Well, first of all, change your conception of yourself, which means the same thing I always say. Your perception is truth. What we perceive to be true is our truth. You know? And sometimes we can perceive things that aren't actually the way they are. It's just our perception of them. You know? You change the world when you change the conception of yourself. How do you see yourself? How are you talking to yourself? I'm going to keep talking to you about that because I only want you to say positive things to yourself. Why? Because I pour life into myself. So if I'm here speaking it out loud, y'all, I have to pour life into you. Remember, I'm speaking my journey out loud to help someone. Because as I help myself and heal myself, my journey as being a Virgo, we are the healers of this planet. It's to help someone heal. If I can help somebody as I walk along, then my living shall not be in vain. I love when my mother sings that song. So, from August 23rd to September the 22nd, Virgos is bigging it up. Y'all see us all on social media. Y'all be rolling your eyes and it's, these damn Virgos. We can't help it. We just know who we are. We're just kind of born with a confidence that people always try to put out because our lights are very, very bright. Before I go any further, I want to say it is 12:08 a.m. here, and it is August 30th. So I have to wish my baby boy a happy, happy, happy Virgo birthday. I love you so much. He is 26 years old today, and he is something else. That's what I can say. I thank the universe for my children. I thank the universe daily for my children. I don't like them sometimes, but my parents probably don't like me sometimes because when you become grown, you make decisions and you mess up and you do things. But my kids are great kids and I love them so much. And so, son, happy, happy birthday. I want you to enjoy your birthday and I want you to have many, many more to come, Virgo man. All right now. So, guys, as we're going to get into this, we're going to talk more about this Virgo new moon and what's it's all about. Because in this new moon, guys, it's Virgo's time. You may not believe it, but I'm going to need you to know it. So many things are happening on so many different planes and levels that you can't see with your two eyes, but you can see with your third eye. Virgo, it's our time. We can have whatever we want at this time. The new moon is in Virgo. Like I said, it came August the 27th, 2022. And each new moon, it gives us the opportunity to lay out the blueprints for our daily lives. They also remind us that we are in control of our destinies. We make the choices that affect our lives and our fate. And our fate is in no one else's hands but our own. I teach my kids there's consequences to every action. And Newton's third law of motion, to every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So sometimes as we're growing, we say, they make me sick and they made me act this way. No, the only person you're in control of is yourself. You can't control anybody else or change anybody else. And it's the same thing with your fate. And the choices you make in your lives, they affect your lives. And your fate is in no one else's hands but your own. This new moon in Virgo, y'all, it holds the space for us to bring form and detail to our visions. Allow this new moon to empower you. Believe in your higher self. Believe in your potential to create any life you desire. You hold all the power you need to manifest any vision. It's up to you, y'all. It's up to you to decide how and where to use this superpower of yours. It's time to ground that energy. Become clear on where your path is. Become clear on where your path is headed. And know you have all that you need within you to build your dreams. Do you hear me? You have every single thing that you need within inside of you to build your dreams. For some of y'all who don't know, Virgo is the sign of the goddess, the divine feminine energy. That energy can teach us many, many things about our power to heal, grow, and align with our intuition. All Virgos carry this energy, and it doesn't matter what your gender is or what your gender you were assigned at birth. You still hold the feminine energy of Virgo if you are born under this sign. Virgo teaches us how we can be of service by helping others. Helping others and healing others and helping everybody find their gift. This is the energy that we hold that no one else does. It's what makes us unique and creates the foundation of our unique offering to the world. Like I told you, every one of the 12 signs of the zodiac, they have a unique offering to the world. And for Virgo, it's service. How can we be of service? By helping you find your gift. Like I said, this is the energy that we hold, an attribute that we hold that no one else does. It's what makes us unique. It's what makes us unique and creates the foundation of our unique offering to the world. To do that, though, y'all, we must travel the journey from first finding it to accepting it to giving it. So first you have to find your uniqueness, your superpower, as I like to call it. I tell my grandbaby we all have superpowers. You have to find your uniqueness while you're traveling through that journey. And then you have to accept it. And then you got to give it away. Because it ain't just yours. It's a piece of the puzzle for the world and the conscious collective to rise. You know, that Virgo sign helps with this journey. So Virgo being, the new moon being in Virgo, guys, this is a powerful thing. I need all 12 zodiac signs to understand. Use this energy of the divine feminine. We are the gleaners of the earth. We are the healers of the earth. Use this divine energy to create whatever it is you see fit to create in your life. You know? And when you give it, once you find it, it helps with your journey. Also, that divine feminine energy, her season is the time to focus on what we have to offer others to help them heal. I'm going to say it again. That divine feminine energy, her season is the time to focus on what we have to offer others to help them heal and feel empowered and ultimately contribute to the future of the higher vibrating society and consciousness. That's what it's all about, y'all. Healing yourself, raising your individual vibrations first before you can help heal collective consciousness and raise the vibrations of collective consciousness. Do you understand that? We have to start with ourselves, though. Your gift to others is first a gift to yourself. You hear me? We got to start with ourselves. Your gift to others is first a gift to yourself. It's not about your talent or what you're good at. It's about the manifestations and creations that make your heart beam and smile, igniting your passion to keep going. Your oomph, your push, your passion. This is the Virgo vibration. You know, people say, you Virgos don't quit. Y'all don't give up. No, we ain't made with too much quit in us. Some of us got some punk in us, but you know, when push comes to shove, we ain't got no quit in us. But that's just evolving and raising vibrations, you know, raising vibrations. And as we begin to become one with self, we begin to raise that vibration, you know. Like I say, it's about the manifestation and creations that make your heart beam and smile. Whatever ignites your passion to keep you going. This is the Virgo vibration. Find the things that absorb your attention and focus right now, y'all. Do a vision board at this time. Enable yourself to get lost in that moment. Experiment with different modalities of creativity that bring a sense of fulfillment to your being. Now is the time to allow yourself to play in the many possibilities this life can bring you. Play with it. Imagine, dream. Because if you can't imagine it and you can't dream it, you can't bring it to fruition. Because the creation was a thought first. And if you don't have time to think, because you're so wrapped up in social media and likes and clicks and reels and this and that, you'll never be able to unplug and create. You'll never be able to do that because the school system no longer teaches you how to think. They teach you what to think so you can continue to go on the plantations of this society and continue making this system rich and never owning anything and never having a thought process of your own. Understand that. Understand that. I love y'all. So I want you to see that you have the power and all the possibilities that you can play with your imagination to bring anything to you into fruition, into your life. Do what makes you happy with the highest vibrations, intentions. Use your highest vibrational intentions. Feel the power to create anything and everything in your life. This new moon, y'all, open yourself up and allow the energy to effortlessly flow within your mind, your body, and your spirit. Your essence. Your essence, guys. Allow this energy to effortlessly flow within your mind, your body, your spirit, and your essence. Allow this new moon in Virgo to empower you. When you satisfy your soul, you naturally add to the healing, upliftment, and well-being of the collective consciousness. I'm going to say that again for y'all in the back. When you satisfy your soul, you naturally add to the healing, upliftment, and well-being of the collective consciousness. It all starts with you, soul tribe. It all starts with you. You know, like I said before, Virgo is one of the great healers of the zodiac. If we truly want a strong foundation with our higher self and want to grow, we must heal those cracks in the soul, y'all. When we have unprocessed and never dealt with the grief or trauma from our past, it creates a vibrational and energetic noise in our systems that we can't shake loose. It distracts us. It takes us off course and brings us out of the present moment. It throws us off balance. I know it can be a challenge to accept your gifts, even after you do the inner work and find your gifts. I know it can be a challenge. You might think it's not good enough, or I'm not good enough. This is where Virgo comes in to help you become and remember and recognize that you have always been good enough, y'all. That you are worthy of your gift. And it is ready for others to see and for you to share it to the world. You just have to step out there on faith and don't worry about what anybody says about you, because we're in this cancel culture. This cancel culture, y'all, I promise you, is about to be canceled. The universe ain't playing no games. This cancel culture will soon be canceled, because this cancel culture wants to cancel anything that's truthful. They want to cancel anything that's uplifting. They want to cancel anything, any opinion that says you are worthy and you have the power within you to create anything and change anything in your world. You are not helpless. You are not dependent on the system. You don't need to depend on the quote unquote man or the powers that be. The powers that be are within you, your higher self. You understand that? Virgo is also the sign of organization. That divine feminine energy of Virgo, she reminds us to reach our highest visions. If we want to do that, we must declutter our minds and hearts as we set our intentions, okay? That's the one thing. Organization is part of Virgo. Now, some of us are messy at the house. Some of us are super, super clean. But when we get into our business and about our business, trust me, everything is organized. We know where everything is, and we don't miss a beat because we don't miss nothing. Whether we say it to you or not, we see it all. We see it all. That's why we're so good at being teachers and being accountants and looking at that money and identifying fraud. I was very good at that. I could spot it with my eyes closed. I could blink a half second and could see fraud in financial records. Because that's just what we're doing. We're the analytical mind thinkers, and we have an organized, set way of seeing things. And that's just one of our attributes. And like I said, that divine feminine energy, she reminds us to reach our highest visions. And we have to declutter our minds and hearts as we set our intentions in this new moon. This new moon in Virgo, y'all, feel the power not only to create your life, but to sustain it. How can you show up every day for yourself first and then others? How can you show up for yourself first and then for others? How can you do that? Do you know? Do you know? So what does it mean, this moon in Virgo? What does it mean? Well, Virgo moon, it's an earth moon, y'all. So you got your earth signs, which are Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So earth signs, they're about physical reality and real tangible things. Like in Virgo's case, it's often about the physical body, physical things. And I don't mean the vanity part of it, but some people are vain. But many Virgos are health conscious, very particular about what we eat and how we exercise. Not all, but it's in the Virgo nature because we're healers. Usually when a Virgo is very, very off balance, it's because of what you're putting in your body. And I know some of us don't want to hear that, but it's the honest to God truth. Look yourself up and look at the attributes that were given to you under your sign. We have the power within our mind to heal because we're herbalists. We're attracted to things like herbs and just everything healthy. You know, it's just in our nature. You know, a Virgo, this new moon is an excellent time to re-examine your routine. And that's for every sign. But right now, I'm saying Virgo because we're in Virgo season and we're in a Virgo new moon, which means something, y'all. It really, really means something powerful for not only the 12 signs, but especially for Virgo. It's like a double whammy boost with us, okay? So like I said, it's an excellent time to re-examine your routine and your feelings about yourself, no matter who you are. This is a new moon. A new moon is a time for discovery. Check it out. Go vegetarian or vegan for a week. I haven't had meat since 1994. And it's 2022. And I'll be 52 years old within a matter of a few weeks. And I look damn good. Okay? I come from very good genes. And when I tell people I'm about to be 52, the first thing they say to me is, quit lying. Well, thank you, universe. You know, that's all I can say is thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, higher self. Thank you, higher self. I'm thankful to be born under the sign of Virgo because I have that craving of understanding that you are what you eat. And what you put into your body takes you to different levels vibrationally. And I have that within me that I love raising my vibrations because I love to touch people and heal people. Although, once again, I will repeat to you guys, I don't really care for people too much. But I know my journey and my job is upliftment. I can't have all this wisdom within me that I've always prayed for and not give it to the world because that's part of my job as a Virgo. We are uplifters. When we are in our positive vibration, y'all love us. But when you find us negative Virgo who is not raising and who is not within the positive vibration or in alignment with themselves, and it's quite difficult to get along with them, isn't it? I'm just speaking truth, y'all. Like I said, go vegetarian or vegan for about a week. You know, learn a new skill. Go on YouTube and learn something. Trust me. Go online, take an online course. Get you a certificate. Go on LinkedIn and take an online course. Something. Learn something new in this time of discovery. Because Virgos, we are nerds, y'all. And I don't care how cool you think you are as a Virgo. We are nerdy in so many ways. And I love it. Love that. Embrace that of yourself. Stop hiding that. Stop hiding the fact that you like watching BattleBots, Virgo. Stop hiding that. Stop hiding those facts. Okay? Like I say, learn a new skill. Drink more water, y'all. And if you're going to drink water, drink you some distilled water. Go to sleep early. Something. Try something different. Re-examine your feelings about yourself. It's always good to look in the mirror and re-examine. And you can change anything that you don't like, or I shouldn't be doing that, or man, I've been doing this way too long. I know better than this. You don't have to stay stuck where you are. And that's what this new moon in Virgo is saying to everyone. Also, Virgo signs is the sign of perfectionists. They're the perfectionists of the zodiac. All 12 signs of the zodiac has a special gift to give to the collective. A Virgo is analytical and very good at organizing and analyzing and weighing out situations and outcomes. The new moon will increase all of this energy, y'all. And everybody, you're going to find yourself with new energy. Use it. Do your candle work. Light you some candles. Get you some orange candles, some blue candles. Get a candle for every color of the chakra. Study your candles because you are magical and you are majestic. And in this time when the earth space continuum is doing the things that it is doing, you need to reach out to the spirit realm and your ancestors. I don't care what you believe or how you believe it. You better know there's a spirit realm and your higher self is sitting on that side waiting on you to call on them so they can assist you on this side. You better ask somebody, y'all. You better ask somebody. You better ask somebody, because that's what it is. That's what it's all about. The new moon in this earth sign, this moon lunation is interacting and initializing and initiating new beginnings, revolving around being of service to yourself and to others. I'm going to say that again. I've repeated it a few times, but this new moon lunation is initiating new beginnings, revolving around being of service to yourself first and then to others. Now, also, be aware of this, and I don't want y'all to get afraid when I say this, but on September the 9th, Mercury goes into retrograde. Virgo, this is a triple whammy for us now. All right? And I hate to say it, when Mercury goes into retrograde, other signs, y'all might have a problem with the retrograde, but Virgo, not this one. We will not. Because Mercury is our ruling sign. And since the new moon is in Virgo sign, and we are now in the Virgo season, and the stars are in alignment with Virgo, and Mercury is our ruling planet of Virgo. Mercury is about details and effective communication during this retrograde. Each sign, you got to complete this task in a logical, methodical manner, whatever task you are going through this retrograde, starting September the 9th, 2022. Mercury will go into this retrograde. Okay? So each sign must complete all your tasks in a logical, methodical manner. Don't be just half-ass doing shit because it ain't going to turn out right in this Mercury retrograde. Because Mercury is about the communication. It's about logic. It's about methodical mannerisms. With the planet of communication, which is Mercury, heavily impacting this new moon, your thoughts, your opinions, and ideas will demand you to share them. I'm going to say that again. You're like, what? Yes. Your thoughts, your opinions, and your ideas will demand you to share them. Speak them out loud. Share them with the collective, because those who are supposed to hear will hear. You need to understand that. You'll be called to act. You'll be called to spring into action. Specifically in ways that prioritize curiosity, communication, and the ability to actually focus on more than one task or one thing at a time. Your multitasking skills will be on, but you got to pay attention. The excellent part with this Mercury retrograde is that Mercury energy, is present, and your communication skills will be at an all-time high and on point. And multitasking is bound to be effortless, y'all. I need you to understand that your multitasking is bound to be effortless during this time. So be aware of everything that's going on with you at this time. Virgos, this is our season. We are triple threats right now. The Mercury retrograde will not touch us at all. We are riding a high-flying disc of manifesting. Ooh, crazy people. That's the best way I could put it. We are manifesting all kinds of things. We are changing the world right now if we focus and you understand the powers that are within you that are coming out. I tell you again, this cancel culture and this world that everyone is seeing, that they get sold out. Oh, the world is this, and people getting blown up over here, and we got to get this jab, and oh man, all these viruses, this and that. That is the work of disagreeable energy. They're trying to throw everything at you because they need your fear energy to continue to stay in control. Fear not. Trust in thyself. Call on your higher self. I am becoming a better me. I speak to the higher self inside of me to release any fears, to release any doubt of I am that I am. I am the one that I have been waiting for. This is what I've discovered about myself. I am that one that I have been waiting for to come and save me. I am one with my higher self. I was born with my higher self. When I came into this plane, I came with a job to do, as we all did. Find out your superpower. Focus on your superpower. Stop being afraid to be the unique vessel that you are, that the universe created you to be, that you signed up to be when you came here. Stop being afraid to be unique. Stop being afraid and hiding behind every single thing there is. You know, I speak in this microphone and I speak it out loud because with me being an empath, I can't have all these energies around me anymore, because didn't y'all hear me say, you have to do for yourself first. And I'm not saying be selfish and fuck everybody else and, I'm all about me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you have to heal you first. And you have to understand you first before you can pass that on to help heal someone else. All right? So y'all, only 33 minutes so far today. I don't have anything else to say, but happy birthday to us Virgos. But I will read this to y'all. I came across this too. And I want to leave this with you because I want to empower you. I want you to know always you are worthy. I want you to never doubt the fact that you are powerful. I want you to never doubt the fact that you don't need that bullshit that you go through every day when you clock in and clock out. You don't need that. Because everything you need is inside of you. You don't need your energy being destroyed just for a paycheck. You don't need your energy being taken away from you, or you being belittled, or you being shot down just because you have to pay your bills. No one deserves that. It takes faith to step out on nothing and believe that something is there. It takes faith to step out on nothing and believe that something is there. It takes faith to step out on nothing and believe that something is there. I need y'all to understand that because I love you so much, and that's why I do what I do. I give to you freely from my heart because everybody doesn't have access to me now. And remember I did the podcast on boundaries? Remember that. If you didn't hear it, go back and listen to it. Like I told y'all, download every single episode as many times as you like because I'm here to speak it out loud to you because I'm healing me. And through me healing me and expressing my experience out to the universe, maybe I touch someone on planet XYZ and heal them as well. And I'm honored and humbled for the opportunity to do that. So I'm going to leave y'all with this. This was written by Rhea Earth, R-E-A, Rhea Earth. And I read this the other day. It says, I have the power to create my reality. I can create whatever I commit to. I use my mind and my body as tools instead of being controlled by them. I realize I have everything I need within me because I am the universe experiencing itself through one specific perspective. I have the power to shape that perspective to manifest whatever I want. Y'all, I got to read that again because that gives me so much power. Understand this and say this to yourself. I have the power to create my reality. I can create whatever I commit to. I use my mind and body as tools instead of being controlled by them. I realize I have everything I need within me because I am the universe experiencing itself through one specific perspective. One specific perspective. I have the power to shape that perspective to manifest whatever I want. You understand? You are a unique perspective of the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself through one unique and specific perspective. That's what I mean when I say you are unique. We all are a part of the universe. And why do we exist? So we can experience. Life is about experience. Don't be afraid to experience. There's no such thing as failure unless you didn't even experience. If you just sat there in a hole scared of everything, then you have no life. Then you're not living the life that you were giving. You are not living the life that you came to this realm of existence to experience. Okay? You understand now? I need y'all to live. I pour life into you because I pour life into me. I pour life into everyone who comes near me. I forgive every single person, place, and thing that I ever felt wronged me. And I'm thankful for each and every one of you because it's perspective that made me think you wronged me, but it was experience that lets me forgive you. To know, if you had not been evil to me, I wouldn't know what love is. If you had not been loving to me, I wouldn't know what evil is. If you had not been truthful to me, I wouldn't know what a lie is. If you had not lied to me, I would not know what truth is. So I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every experience that I've journeyed through in this life. I am allowing the journey to be just as rewarding as my destination. I am allowing the journey to be just as rewarding as the destination. I am allowing the journey to be just as rewarding as the destination. All right, Soul Tribe. Well, I love you so very much. I hope I've said something today to touch your heart, to touch your spirit, to touch your soul, to empower you, to help you see yourself a whole lot more clearer than you ever saw yourself before. It is my honor and my pleasure and my duty to share my life with you as I'm healing myself, hoping that you can heal yourself too. All right, Soul Tribe, I love you once again. I want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of Let's Speak It Out Loud. I am your host, Goddess Candace the Alicorn. I love you so much, and I want you all to have a great day, morning, night, evening, or whenever the universe has pointed you in this direction to listen to this podcast. Have a great day, y'all. Peace.